morning, good morning, good morning. As you can see, I'm out of breath, but happy Monday. I am 34 weeks today. Thought I'll just show you in the mirror. This is my 34-week bump update. It's like, I'm sure it's dropped down now. And it's still like quite neat and tidy, which I am grateful for. So, yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. Sorry I've been MIA a little bit on here. And I was going to do a little update for you. So, yeah. I'm going to sit you here for a minute. So, yeah, where are we now? We are in the new year, 2022. How have you all been? I hope you had an amazing Christmas and a really nice new year. Hopefully you got to see family and friends this year. We actually did get to see some family and friends, which was lovely. But for New Year's, we did just stay in. I feel like now, we've got so many variants coming out, haven't we, of the coronavirus. I feel like now Christmas has been, I just want to hibernate inside now. I don't know. I just feel like, you're right near the end. So I've got 5 weeks to go. But I'm 35 weeks tomorrow. Not tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm 35 weeks. And I just kind of like want to hibernate now. I don't really want to go out and do things. Especially at the end of January, where I have like literally 2 weeks to go after that. My daughter's got a birthday party coming up with one of her school friends at the end of January. And I'm like, oh, I really don't want her to miss out on parties, but at the same time, if, God forbid, if we get COVID that close, what if my husband can't come to the birth, or I'm ill for it, or just family to look after the children. I just get a bit like, that would be horrendous, So, yeah. Oh, I'm really comfy, hang on. So, yeah, it's a bit what to do with everything. But yeah, we had a really nice Christmas, and I can't believe we're into the new year already. I haven't got you on a tripod, so I'm trying to hold you on here at the moment. I literally just curled my hair, so it needs to drop a little bit. So we are very bouffante here. But I thought, if I don't come on here now and update you, the weeks just run away. It is absolutely crazy. I've got midwife today in about 20 minutes for my 35-week checkup. I don't know if they're going to take bloods today or not. They might do to check if my anemia has got any better. I was doing so well on my iron tablets, and then it just started to make me feel really sick. And I actually was sick, and I can't remember if I told you this on my last update, but I was having my normal breakfast, trying to be really good, and then whoomp, I just threw up. And that was the first time I physically threw up through the whole pregnancy. It was horrific. So I've stopped taking my iron tablets, and I went to Spartone. But when you do Spartone, it's really good. It's good on like your tummy and stuff. But it's not as high as taking my tablets. It's like 100 milligrams. So I might ask her today what else I can do. So I think she'll take blood just to check the levels are better, but I'm not too sure. I will update you later. What else have I been doing? Acid reflux is still there. Heartburn is still there. My pelvic pain is still there. Yeah. Oh my God, though, my Braxton the Hicks have been intense. So intense. I'm getting them like every night now. And the other night they actually were pretty painful. I had to stop what I was doing when they were happening. So I got my app out and I started timing them, sorry. And then my app goes to me, "You're in established labour." And I'm like, no, I'm not. But they were coming like 3 in 10 minutes, and they were lasting between 30 to 50 seconds. So my husband was running a bath for him to go and have a bath anyway. So I said, look, have a quick bath and then I'll jump in quickly just to see if that will help. And it did. It stopped them. So they went on for about an hour and a half continuously. And then I got in the bath and that helped. It stopped them. Baby was a little bit more quiet that day, but I still felt her. And yeah, they stopped, thank goodness. And I was so worried. So I said to my husband, he's like, how are we actually going to know when these are the real deal? And I was like, they will get more painful. But I said, if the bath doesn't stop them, so if they, sorry if I'm getting glare, I am by the window trying to get good lighting, but if the bath doesn't stop them but helps with the pain, we know that we might be progressing into labour. But if the bath stops them, then we know they're hopefully still Braxton Hicks. So yeah, so that was a bit scary. I'm going to tell the midwife about that today. But apart from that, everything's pretty much the same. My boobs haven't started leaking yet, and I know that's not for everyone either. It doesn't always happen, but with my last, my boobs were like leaking, I'm sure, from 30 weeks. It might have been even earlier. So they're not even grown, they're not even swollen, and I'm like, I'm a itsy bitsy A cup, and 4 kids in, I would have liked to just at least gone up to a C by now, but no, they haven't even budged, they haven't even moved, they don't even feel like they're getting heavy, nothing. So we'll see. Obviously they'll still produce milk when the baby is born, but it's just weird, so different. So yeah, they're kind of like the updates. Her movements are intense. She is strong. She's got the strongest legs I can even think of. Like, she is powerful in there. And she keeps like dipping in and out of like the birth canal. And as she does that, it kind of feels like she's just scraping the bottom of it. And you just get this like lightning crutch and you're like, oh, ouch. Thanks for that, hun. But yeah, so not much has happened. Obviously the kids were off for Christmas, that's why I didn't get on here before that. So now they're back at school, back in the routine. I'm back on here. I'm also going to film on Wednesday the probably my VBAC experience, I think, video, or my cesarean video. I'm going to film that on Wednesday and we can get it uploaded for you guys. Oh, and on Thursday I've got to go to the hospital. I think it's for my final birth talk of what I'm going to do. So yeah, so that will be good. And I'm still obviously planning, I'm probably still going to go on the labour ward as long as they let me move around, let me use the birthing ball. I don't want to be strapped to the bed, and the drug's there if I need the drugs, but if I can cope, then I'll cope. I've done my hospital bag, I've done the baby's bag, so that all can be a video for next week, what's in my bags. And yeah, I'm going to go and get ready for this midwife appointment, and then I'll quickly pop on and just tell you what happens at the 35-week appointment, just in case any of you are going to be wondering what happens at that appointment, and I'll update you with that. Like, this is a really quick video, which I do apologise, and I probably won't even need to edit it, so it'd be nice and quick and uploaded, but it is just to document me getting on here and showing you a bump and updating you and wishing you a very happy new year and all the health and everything coming to your way, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, I am back from the midwife appointment, and can you see what I'm lying on? I am lying on the birthing ball, the yoga ball, whatever ball you want to call it. But basically I'm on this, on the floor, leaning over it, trying to rock backwards and forwards. Yeah. So hi from down there. So basically my baby is back to back. She said that she is 4th to 5th palatable or something, which is like 1/5 engaged. So like her head's popped in, but she can pop out at any time from now. But that's probably why I'm getting strong Braxton Hicks, because she's popping in. getting ready, but she's getting ready with her back to my back. Let me get off this so I can chat to you properly. Okay, so I've popped up to the only quiet place in my house now because I've picked my youngest two up from school. So yeah, as you could see, yeah, so back from the midwife appointment. All is good though. Baby is wriggling lovely. My bump is growing on target. I had to have my bloods done again, to test to make sure my iron's kicking in. I've actually just had the update already. That's how quick it is. Because I've got like patients know best record that you can get, and they email you when you get like any updates, which is really handy. So I've just looked, and my iron's still really low. It's still anemic, but it's like gone up a little bit. I did let her know that obviously the iron tablet's making me sick, so I've just bought this stuff called floxitane or floxetine. I'll insert a picture for you so you can see. I did buy that at the beginning of pregnancy. It's not great tasting, but it's amazing, and it's better than the Spartone that I was on. You just get more volume of iron in it than you do Spartone. So I'm going to keep on taking them. Heartbeat was strong, and so she was feeling around my stomach, and she was like proper pushing low. Actually, it was a bit uncomfortable, and she says like baby's engaged, like so like fourth, fifth, so like she's just in the top section, and then it'll go down to like 3, 2, 1, and then that's when they're like at the entrance, and then that's when they start to come out. So she's literally just dipped her head in engaged now, which is great, but she thinks she's back to back. So her back is against my back, so our spines are facing my back and then hers. We want her back to be at the front of my belly. So we want her back to be basically going down the middle of my belly. But I do feel her bum over here and kicks over here. So if I can try and get her to just shift to central, that would be ideal. So I've just been on YouTube looking up a position. She said as well, my midwife, try not to slouch back on the couch. Well, my sofa is a recliner, and the only position I feel like relief of like more room to breathe is when I'm reclined. So so no more like slouching on the couch, which is like what you want to do in your third trimester, don't you? So I'm just sitting up more frontal now. There is a polar bear pose that if you get on your all fours and stick your bum right up in the air, so baby can come out of being engaged a little bit and try and swivel around in position. I'm going to try and do that on the bed. I tried doing it on my rug, and it just really hurt my wrists. So yeah, so I'm leaning on, I've got the ball out, I'm leaning on the ball more, swiveling my hips in like a figure of 8 and in clockwise. I just don't want any more complications than I need to. Obviously, I know that you can give birth back to back. Loads of people have done it. It's just more painful because you get back labour, and it's apparently more longer. And obviously with it being a VBAC, I don't really want any more pressure or complications being, if I don't have to, if I can try and prevent it. So it's never straightforward, is it? But apparently they can turn like any time, and they can get all the way to the end, and then just before labour they turn into position. So no more slouching, lots of leaning forward, like tidying up on my hands and knees if I can, but that really hurts my pelvic girdle pain. But yeah, she was fine. Everything went fine. We did go through the birthing plan. So yes, on your 35-week appointment, you do go through your birth plan, which I had it all on my phone, and then I couldn't get up in time, so I had to try and remember everything. But I think that's what I've got the hospital for on Thursday anyway. So I'll probably have to go through it all again. But they did say they've got, you know, really good birthing balls at the hospital. They've even got birthing mats that you can put, like, do different positions on, and I can still have, you know, my calm atmosphere, my low lighting, and I want to be movable. So she said that's all okay on the labour ward side, so that's really good. So yeah, so that's pretty much my update, and that's why I've been waddling around feeling like she's going to fall out at any moment, because she's right in there ready to come on out. But yes, little miss, we just need to turn you around. All these feet, like all her feet I could keep feeling, it's all but the one thing the midwife did say to me today was, when she checked my belly, she I've got a lot of stretch marks. Like, I've got it, I'll show my belly, but you can't really see it on camera, but like, I have got full stretch marks from the other kids. Yes, they go all the way up here and all the way down, pretty much like a lightning strip. And you know, I've had that for, well, I've got all my kids, so that didn't happen with this pregnancy. But when she checked my bum, she was like, she looked at it and she was like, "Oh, are you creaming or oiling?" And I was like, "Yeah, now and again, but this has already happened in my previous pregnancy, so I'm not gonna start now if it's already been stretched before." Like, obviously, when I get sore and itchy, which is very rare, but if I do, I get the lavender oil out, which I've also packed in my bag because it smells delicious and it's like a massage oil. So I'll get that out and I'll rub my belly with the oils. But you know, when you're like, you don't really need to comment on someone's stretch marks. We know they're there. We can see them. So it's kind of like she was pointing them out, going, "Oh, they're bad stretch marks, hun. Are you oiling?" Like, But I'm grateful for her telling me I need to oil, but they're already there. They're not just from this pregnancy. And there are warrior tiger stripes. I did always feel like, once I finish having my kids, to have like a really cool tattoo all up them, like, so they look like flowers and vines, but I don't know. So yeah, so I will come on here. Well, I'm doing another one on Wednesday, another video on that I said I'll do for Wednesday, but the update of the actual pregnancy and how I'm feeling will be, what am I? So 35 gonna be. So I don't know, either 1 to 2 weeks. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Someone did comment on my video the other day of any embarrassing pregnancy symptoms that I get. Not really that bad, really. Obviously general gas, but I was generally gassy anyway. Like, the bits that they don't talk about probably would be down there. If you catch yourself down there in a mirror, you don't really want to go looking, you know, it just changes colour. And I don't know, I don't really have any embarrassing. I've got really bad restless legs. That's not really embarrassing though. So, but if I do sneeze or laugh when I'm walking, I will wet myself. So that's fun. But yeah, nothing really embarrassing to say, or any horrible non-talked about symptoms. Obviously, you're going to get your piles, honey. You're going to get the discoloration down there. And you may wee. Okay? But they're like, you're going to expect it. They're the only symptoms that probably not many people talk about as much. So, well, that's my update for you guys. I can't believe I am 35 weeks and there's not going to be long to go now. So I will give you another update as soon as I can. But check out for my VBAC and cesarean video coming, and what's in my hospital bags, because they're packed and they're ready to go. So exciting. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye.